Jerry, as a former professional wrestler, there are some pretty shady spots that you can get into. There's a lot of the indies; those places get pretty, when a lot of times when you're new and you're a greenhorn, you're wrestling for your dinner.
Sure.
And some of the other people there are wrestling for gas money. A lot of these indie shows. And a lot of the promoters can get pretty shady. Tonight's bonus story is about a promoter who kind of got in bed with the wrong people.
Okay.
In early 2008, legendary Las Vegas wrestling promoter Buffalo Jim Barrier began receiving a series of disturbing threats. Letters had been delivered to his auto mechanic shop that he owned, warning him that his life was in danger. One of them even listed his home address and read, "Make sure you're not being followed." And on April 4th, Barrier reportedly received a call from a hitman with yet another warning. Later that day, he called one of his friends, a local journalist, and made an eerie prediction about exactly how he thought he would be murdered. He said, and I quote, "They're going to do it through a woman or they're going to try to drug me." And 2 days later, that's precisely what happened when Barrier turned up dead in a motel room with a bottle of pills beside him and messages from a mysterious woman on his phone. However, the police came to the conclusion that he simply died from heart problems after snorting too much cocaine. Barrier's daughters, however, were not convinced and believed that he was murdered. For one thing, Barrier had been involved in a decades-long feud with his landlord, Rick Rizzolo, a notorious strip club owner with suspected ties to the mafia. Nevertheless, this chilling case remains unsolved today.
It's kind of weird.